Throughout his ministry, Jesus would wander in and out of the disciples' field of vision. He was forever taking time alone to go pray. There was a scene in the boat where they're about to get shipwrecked. It's blowing like crazy, and Jesus takes a nap. He was in and he was out. And then after his death on the road to Emmaus, he is revealed to his disciples and disappears. Then he comes back again. And he goes, "What's to eat?" And he disappears. It's almost as though Jesus is playing a game with folks. Do you remember the game of hide and seek? A summer day, a bunch of neighborhood kids and maybe a few adults. The person who was it would close his or her eyes, lean against a tree perhaps, and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, until he got to the right number. And then he would yell, "Ready or not, here I come," and go searching for all the other kids. The person looking was sort of on the spot because he had the whole crowd watching to see where the person looking would go first. Kids would be hiding behind boulders or trees or in the grass, or sometimes even quietly in plain sight. Then, the other part of the game was for the folks who were hiding to run to home and tag it before they got tagged. Hide and seek involved running hard and staying very still and very quiet. Hide and seek requires good observation skills and knowledge of all the hiding places. It requires patience. A child was hiding in the tall grass, watching as the person was looking and looking and looking. And finally, the one laughing, the one quiet in the grass started laughing, thus giving away her location as she ran for home before getting tagged. And then the game also involved these words, "Ollie, ollie, income free." Or maybe it was, "Ollie, ollie, oxen free," which was the invitation for everybody to come back together again. One day, a boy was hiding so well that all the other kids went home for dinner and left him in tears in his hiding place, forgotten. The boy went home and told his dad. His father, a rabbi, said, "You know, that's how God feels when we stop looking for God." Belden Lane describes God as playful and recounts all these stories of playing hide and seek with his own children. His son would go and hide, and even while his father was still counting, the son would holler, "I'm ready!" thus giving away his location. That was a boy who wanted to be found. Lane's daughter would run off as her father was counting, and then very, very quietly come back and stand really close to her father. As soon as he opened his eyes, she'd run for home, thus winning the game. Lane acknowledged it was cheating, but he never called his daughter on that, because there was something about that time when he stood there with his eyes closed and sensed his daughter quietly close to him. Who would want to interrupt that? So is God a hide and seek God who plays for us, who comes and goes, who seeks and finds, who wants us to be seeking and finding and hiding and dancing and running and watching and attentive? Is that who God is? Both waiting to be found and sort of playing with us as God comes and disappears again. Hide and seek is a game that involves action, laughter, quiet exploration. It's a game where we need to be clever, fast, creative, and engaged. I imagine God always at the end, or maybe the beginning, opening God's arms and screaming, "Ollie, ollie, oxen free!" before the group gathers around a campfire to share bread or wine or toasted marshmallows. Amen.